If I can do this.
Oh, you just need, okay.
underway here in our second matchup as New Brunswick takes on Hillside. New Brunswick with a 2-0 lead, 5:22 to play in the first quarter. We have a made free throw by Harmony Reed that gets Hillside on the board. 2-1, New Brunswick. Second free throw is no good. Lost out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. It'll be New Brunswick basketball. Lost it in the lane. That's really missing. They battle for it. And we're going to have
Hillside will throw it in along the baseline. New Brunswick picking up three-quarter court. Aguirre double teamed along the baseline. And now Hillside with a chance. They race into the front court. Santiago has it taken away by Pelez. And now three bodies to the floor. And we have another jump ball.
Another jump ball. Another jump ball.
We played 4 minutes and 39 seconds here at the Rico Parenti Gymnasium. We are still tied at 2. Hillside and New Brunswick going at it. Turnover, it'll be New Brunswick basketball. Aguirre goes out for Hillside, replaced by Reed. Sosa with the handle. Burdett driving between defenders. Sidesteps, gets in the paint, misses off the back iron. Loose ball is picked up. Sosa can't connect. New Brunswick maintains the possession. 2:55 to play in the first quarter. The shot by Matos is blocked. Here come the Comets. Reed lost it. And we have a tie-up. And the arrow favors New Brunswick. Two to 2, 2:46 to play in the first quarter. Sosa walks it into the front court. Sosa splits defenders. Her runner's no good off the back iron. Going up for the rebound is Thomas. She's pushed to the floor, and they're going to call that a travel. So no foul, just a travel. New Brunswick to throw in. Matos will do the honors. Burdett dribbling against pressure, lost it into the back court. That's an over and back. It'll be Hillside basketball. Melina Conover, a junior guard, will throw it in for Hillside. Alyssa Joseph tried to drive. She was fouled. Burdett called for the foul. Her second, team's fourth. Hillside will throw it into the left of the basket. Joseph lost it. New Brunswick with the possession. Now driving into the front court. That's Burdett. Can't finish. Loose ball is grabbed by New Brunswick. A three from the right side. May have been deflected. Comes up well short. Aguirre back in for Hillside. Jordan Thomas goes out. 2 minutes ago in the first quarter, we are tied at 2. We got a bump and a foul. Julian Esabor with the bump. Actually, they're going to call it on Thomas. Her first, team second. Deflection. Along the far side, it's going to stay with New Brunswick. Sosa looking in the middle for Burdett. Burdett lost it. Zebras pick it up. Ball is lost again. Hillside has it. Esabor grabbed it out of the air to give Hillside the possession. Conover looking to reset the offense. The give and go. Conover gets it back, lost it, puts it up. Her high arcing delivery is short. The rebound to New Brunswick. Burdette avoiding defenders, going to the basket, and she is fouled. So this will put New Brunswick at the line, looking to break this 2-all tie.
Personal foul, charge number 10.
Aguirre called for the foul, her first, team's third. Burdette misses her first free throw. She has the only 2 points of the game for New Brunswick. Second one hangs on the rim, falls off. It's batted out of bounds by Hillside. It'll stay with New Brunswick. 1:08 to go in the first quarter. We are tied at 2. Matos double teamed along the right side. Gets over to Pelez. Now the ball's loose. 2 players to the deck, a tie up. And actually, they're going to call a foul. Foul goes on Pelez, her first, and that'll put Hillside at the line. Brianna Santiago at the stripe for Hillside. And she can't break the tie. Second free throw is perfect. And Hillside takes a 3-2 lead, 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hillside applying pressure, the steal for Reed. Reed trying to get to the basket, gets bumped. Now a short jumper from the left baseline is no good for Santiago. Thomas from the foul line, that's short. And finally New Brunswick corrals it, and we're gonna have a holding foul on Hillside. Comets yet to be shooting the bonus, so they'll throw it in along the baseline in the back quarter. Amarani Reyes will throw it in for New Brunswick. Burdette cut off, but did a nice job to get it ahead to Pelez. And New Brunswick calls a timeout with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Zebras with the possession, down 3-2. And our final game of the afternoon following this one, it'll be Plainfield versus University. In our first matchup, Linden came away with a big win over Westside.
Again, also shout out to 1985 Foes.
35.2 to go in the first quarter. Hillside leading 3-2. New Brunswick with the basketball, and we have a whistle before the ball's thrown in. New Brunswick had 6 players on the floor. Sosa loses the handle. It rolls into the Hillside bench. It is Hillside basketball. We'll see if Hillside tries to play for the last shot here. The points have been scarce. There's 5 total points in the first quarter. Aguirre in the backcourt, ahead of steam over the timeline. Aguirre pulls it up left of the lane, tries to drop it back. Pass was contested. Hillside still has it with 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. Esabor attacking, rolled off her leg. New Brunswick the turnover, 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Spinning into the front court is Pelez. Matos getting it back, and New Brunswick doesn't get a shot off. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Hillside leading New Brunswick 3-2. You are watching the State Public Showcase on the Cardinal Sports Network. Back at Plainfield High School, we're getting set for the start of quarter number 2. Hillside has the ball and a 3-2 lead over New Brunswick. A bad pass into the backcourt. Nearly stolen there by Burdett. Aguirre needs some help. And now we have a steal for New Brunswick. The layup is no good for Sosa. Sosa gets it back right of the lane. Her short jumper barely grazes the iron. Burdett with the loose ball. Sosa splits defenders. Sosa, the pass right side for an open shot. That is no good from Matos. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with New Brunswick. So a good chance there for New Brunswick to take the lead. Had a couple of open looks, and now they throw away the inbounds pass. It was at the feet of Burdett, and Hillside will get it back. Sosa goes out. Matos returns. Aguirre, a little shaky with the left hand, picks up the loose ball. Thomas, left wing. Pass underneath for Thomas. Her shot is contested, no good. Weak side rebound to Aguirre. A wide open three for Santiago is no good. They wave off the shot as Burdett is face down in the paint. So she was injured on the play. And the official seeing that, whistle for the timeout. Looks like the left leg of Burdett. Hillside comes into today's game 2-3 overall. 0-1 in Valley Division play. New Brunswick 6-4, 5-2 in the GMC Blue American Division. Burdett to her feet with assistance, and she'll go to the end of the New Brunswick bench, certainly hoping that she is okay. It's going to be a little difficult for New Brunswick to replace Burdett. She has the only 2 points of the game. Very active on both ends of the floor. Reed will throw it in for Hillside. Santiago on the drive. She missed the layup. New Brunswick with the rebound. Ramirez grabbed it. May have shuffled the pivot foot, but they didn't call it. So the Zebras with the ball, looking to get the lead. It's deflected out of bounds along the near side. Pelez will throw it in. Avila tries to split defenders, lost control of it. A long lead pass into the front court, intended for Santiago. It's stolen by Williams. We'll go back the other way. Pass deflected, goes off the left hand of Avila, and it'll go back to Hillside. 6:13 remaining in the first half. 3-2, Hillside leads New Brunswick. Aguirre walks it up against pressure from Matos. Aguirre splits defenders, and she is literally tripped up by Thomas. And now Aguirre's down. She's helped to her feet, so she went hard to the deck. And she's feeling the effects of that. First on Thomas, first on the team. Aguirre goes out after that crash, replaced by Melina Conover. Reed in the high post makes a move, too strong off the glass. New Brunswick with the rebound. That was close to a backcourt violation. The pass is thrown away. Here's Reed, 2-on-1. Reed had her pass deflected. Conover under pressure. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas of Hillside. And it'll be New Brunswick basketball. We played 10 minutes and 30 seconds of basketball, and we have just 5 points. Aggressive defense from Hillside. A three from the right side, misses badly for Pelez. Hillside with the rebound. Santiago walks it up. Here's Thomas just inside the timeline. An air ball three from Conover, out of bounds. She'll go back out of the game. Carry Abima in for Hillside, a sophomore guard. Sosa avoids pressure in the backcourt. A drive along the raised baseline. That ball rolls out of bounds off the foot of Williams. It goes back to Hillside. 3-2 Comets, 4:42 to go in the first half. Escobar up the far sideline, tipped away. Looks like it'll stay with Hillside. Abima to throw it in. Santiago throws it right into the hands of Pelez. Ball bumped out of bounds. It'll stay with Hillside. 3-2, Hillside leads New Brunswick. 4:25 to go in the first half. Santiago lost that one off her foot. We'll have a whistle. A push on Matos. First foul on Matos. Second on the team.
I just realized.
New Brunswick applying pressure. Bad pass. The pressure works. A little miscommunication there as Reed cut towards the ball. The ball went towards the sideline, and New Brunswick will throw it in to the left of the basket from our vantage point. Scrambling defense by Hillside forces the New Brunswick turnover. Looked like there was a bump near midcourt, but instead a carrying violation on Hillside, and that'll give it back to New Brunswick. In our previous game, margin was over 30 points, and we didn't use the running clock, but now in a 3-2 game, it looks like we've gone to a running clock. Floater in the lane is no good for Sosa. Was able to sidestep a couple of defenders. New Brunswick with the offensive rebound. Ramirez got away with a travel, and now the Zebras turn it over. Official having a conversation on the far side of the floor with Coach Palmer. And now he'll speak to Coach Smith. Santiago against Matos pressure. Thomas, top of the key. Into the middle of the lane, the pass is deflected. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Hillside, but before the inbounds pass, we have a timeout on the floor. 3:03 remaining in the first half. Hillside leads New Brunswick 3-2. We'll take a break on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Again, the State Public Basketball Tournament is a celebration of athletic excellence, community pride, and enduring spirit of public education. This event showcases student athletes who exemplify dedication, teamwork, and resilience, values that reflect the strength of their schools and communities. More than just a competition, the State Public Showcase serves as a platform to honor students at Plainfield High School are proud to be a part to facilitate and bring to you this initiative and look to continue to raise the bar for high school athletics.
Back in Plainfield, 3:03 before halftime. Hillside leads New Brunswick 3-2. Hillside will throw it in along the baseline in the front court. Reed gets it right corner to Conover. Santiago drives the right baseline. Her floater's no good off the back rim. They battle for it. Santiago comes up with it, goes to the deck, and she's called for the travel. Sosa back in, replaces Thomas for New Brunswick. Matos tried a pass underneath. It was deflected away. Pelez picks it up, a three from the right side. That comes up short for Ramirez. New Brunswick, the offensive rebound. They'll get another crack at it, trailing 3-2. 2:30 to play in the first half. Sosa, three from the right side. That was on the line. A little bit too strong. Once again, New Brunswick getting on the offensive glass. A three from left of the circle is good for Matos. And the drought is over. It's been a long time coming for both teams. Our first points of the second quarter, I believe. New Brunswick leading 5-3. Now a turnover. Sosa galloping to the basket, and her layup is good. So a quick five for New Brunswick, and they open up a 4-point lead. 1:50 to go in the first half. We've got a bump out near the center circle. They're going to call a travel on Reed. Reed felt like there was some contact, didn't get the whistle in her favor. So a burst from New Brunswick. And the Zebras are up by 4, 7-3. Pelez, a three from the right side. That rolls off the weak side. Easy rebound for the Comets. Bad pass is knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Sosa. Sosa threw it to Ramirez, who was unaware. Good job of catching and controlling the ball. Top of the key, a three. Much too strong from Pelez. Loose ball foul. Looks like it's going to go on Hillside. Kaylee Parkson picks up the personal. Her first, team's first. Pelez, right side. Ball is lost by Smelly Thomas. But it was deflected out of bounds by Hillside. It'll stay New Brunswick basketball. 57.6 to go in the first half. New Brunswick leads 7-3. Sosa against heavy pressure tries to split a pair of defenders, lost control of it. New Brunswick nearly got it right back, but Hillside controls it. 37 seconds to go in the first half. Now a turnover by the Comets. Some contact in the lane, no whistle. And here go the Comets. Ramirez, the runner, is too strong off the glass. Sosa, the rebound for North Brunswick. 21 seconds to go in the half. She has it stolen from behind by Santiago. Santiago gives it up. 15 seconds to play in the second quarter. A three from right of the circle from Pelez off the back iron. They fight for it underneath. New Brunswick has it. Pass is thrown right into the hands of Reed with 2 seconds. She lost it, has to throw it up. She doesn't realize that time was running out, and that'll do it for the second quarter of action. New Brunswick will go into halftime, leading Hillside 7-3. You are watching the first round of the Stay Public Showcase, the first edition, I should say, our second game today on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Well,
You don't. Wait, because I didn't think y'all was doing it still because Michael was.
Both participants. Thank you. Thank you.
Told you. Doing it first. Have it second.
Yeah, I think I had a 2.4. High school, I had a 2.4. No, I'm not. 4.4.
Hello and welcome back to Plainfield High School. We're at halftime of our second game. New Brunswick leads Hillside 7-3. My name is Chris Radicke. John, joined by Rayshawn Williams.
Good afternoon, Plainfield.
Good afternoon, Plainfield. Plainfield's been awake. You've been asleep, apparently. Thank you at least for joining at halftime. New Brunswick will have it first, moving from right to left. And right away, we have a drive and a block. Pelaez trying to get into the paint. Hillside picks up the loose ball.
Looks like New Brunswick comes out with a different kind of energy in the half.
And right off the bat, we will have a Hillside timeout. So for the longest time, it was 3-2 Hillside. A flurry of points for New Brunswick, relatively speaking. 5 straight points to end the half. New Brunswick opening up a 7-3 lead. So a quick timeout for Hillside. That could be important later on. Comets with just 3 timeouts left. New Brunswick with 4. Neither team with anyone in much foul trouble. Hillside ball, moving from left to right on your screen. We'll see if Coach Palmer came up with a play out of the timeout. Aguirre gets a screen, keeps the dribble, gets to the baseline, doesn't want to get pinned in there. Reed holding it right side, lost it, got it back. Reed between defenders, the ball's loose. Reed picks it up, falls to the ground, and that is a Hillside turnover.
Looks like Hillside is trying to make a way, and the Zebras come out with a different energy on defense and offensively. Let's see if they can put up some points on the board.
Sosa against heavy pressure. Pelaez into a seam, kicks it right corner. That pass goes out of bounds. It was intended for Williams. So a turnover for the Zebras. That has been a theme all afternoon. Both teams applying pressure, both teams forcing a lot of turnovers.
Number 0 seems like she's trying to find a way going downhill and get her teammates involved.
Santiago gets to the foul line. Sandwich needs some help. Aguirre, who got a little jolted in the first half, they're going hard to the floor, is back in there for Hillside. Left side post is Thomas. It's good. And the foul. Strong cut by Thomas. Had her hands ready to catch and a good finish at the rim.
And 1. See, the Hillside energy is up the whole notch.
Foul is on Ramirez, her first, team's first. Free throw is good for Thomas, and she has brought Hillside to within 1.
6-7, bro. 6-7.
Sosa, right of the lane, shovels it up, and she got bailed out there with a little bit of contact.
Seems like New Brunswick a little lost right now.
Aguirre picks up the foul, her second, each team with one in the third quarter. Air ball for Sosa on the free throw. Sosa, 2 points this afternoon.
Let's go. Oh,
Second one looked much better, but rolled off. Hillside with the rebound. Conover, a high dribble along the left side, finds Reed in the middle. Reed gets bumped, moved the pivot foot, no foul call. There's Thomas. The turnaround jumper is no good.
it just seems like Hillside wants it more now. New Brunswick trying to find their spark.
A three from right of the circle, nearly banks in for Matos. The rebound is gathered in by Esabor. New Brunswick applying pressure in the backcourt. A high dribble by Santiago. Santiago into the lane, drag the pivot foot, and that is a Hillside turnover. So that's one of the effects of pressure. It speeds you up. And it's happened on both sides today where teams have been rushed and forced into turnovers.
Forced into double teams, a lot of double teams happening on the Zebras end.
Hillside will apply some three-quarter court pressure. Sosa weaving her way in the backcourt, needs some help. Drive along the baseline and a turnover. Williams wanted the basketball. Three Comets were out near midcourt, so New Brunswick had a chance. Luckily for the Zebras, who's last touched, actually, who gets the ball? There's some confusion out there. Reed went to inbound the ball, but it's actually New Brunswick basketball. Pelaez out front for Sosa. Hillside in a 1-3-1 zone. An open three from the right side. That's no good for Matos. She's had a couple of chances here in the third quarter. Has not been able to convert. And we have a loose ball foul. This is going to go on New Brunswick.
Seems like New Brunswick is overly effective on defense.
Both teams trying to create turnovers to get some early and easy offense. It's been a struggle. We have played nearly 19 minutes of basketball, and we've combined for just 13 points, 7-6 New Brunswick leads. A three from the right side by Santiago, much too strong. Offensive rebound to Reed, she can't convert. Thomas gets it back and she puts it home. Thomas has given Hillside a 1-point advantage, 8-7, as we hit 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Pelaez under pressure, knocked into the backcourt. We have a whistle, and that's going to be an over and back. So the Hillside pressure defense forces New Brunswick turnover.
Seems like Hillside's on a roll right now. Defense creating offensive plays.
Reed to trigger, gets it back. Reed in the lane, has it poked away from behind. Williams strongly grabbed the loose ball. Racing the other way is Matos, knocked out of bounds, and it'll remain with New Brunswick.
Great way for New Brunswick to respond.
That pass was deflected into the New Brunswick bench. Vanessa Avila back into the game for New Brunswick, and it's good to see Malaya Burdett returning for New Brunswick. Hurt her knee in the first half. You can see her with the brace on. Three from the right side, rattles out for Williams. The ball's loose on the floor. Going hard to the deck is Esabor. And that wasn't fun. You get knocked down, and you still get called for the turnover. No foul called.
Yep.
So New Brunswick will throw it again once again to the right of the basket. And that pass was too low for Burdett, who is obviously a little hurt. Rolls out of bounds. Hillside gets it back, leading 8-7. Pressure from the Zebras. The inbounder, Reed, gets it back. Reed streaking into the front court. Her shot is blocked by Williams. Offensive rebound to Thomas. She got fouled, so Ayanna Thomas has been the spark that Hillside has needed here in the third quarter.
Yep. She's came out this second half very aggressive, getting to the line, getting rebounds on the offensive end, and putting it back up.
She has all 5 points have come in the third quarter for Thomas, as Hillside now leads 9-7. They trailed 7-3 at halftime. So Thomas, the only player to score in the third quarter for either team. Second free throw is good. Foul for New Brunswick was on Matos. Now a turnover. Conover right in the lane, chucks it up. No good, off the heel. Matos the rebound. Ball's loose, picked up by Williams. Needs some help. Burdette lost it over the timeline. She's back in the game, but clearly hobbled. They probably need to get her out. She's showing a lot of heart by being out there, but she can barely move.
Great way to see how the Hillside's fans are very interactive in this game, kind of bringing some sort of energy, even though we're away.
Burdette picks up her third foul, fourth on the Zebras. So on the next one, Hillside will be shooting free throws. Ten to 7, Hillside leads. 3:23 to go in the third quarter. Reed out near midcourt. Reed splitting defenders. Ball's loose. Diving
Great
to the deck
hustle.
is Williams. A late whistle.
Great
And-
hustle and getting on the floor. by
And
number-
New Brunswick was able to get the timeout.
Great hustle by number, I can't see.
Williams.
Great hustle by Williams getting on the floor. It's just something that you can't teach, hard work and effort.
So it was a struggle most of the ball game for New Brunswick. Then they got 5 points late in the second quarter, but they've yet to score here in the third quarter. And Hillside, led by Ayanna Thomas, has been able to take a 3-point lead. And in a game like this, where the points are tough to come by, 3 points is a pretty big lead. Seen this a couple of times where the teams have been confused as to whose ball it is, and that really shouldn't happen after a timeout. Esabor went to the deck to grab it for Hillside. We have a tie-up Comet ball, leading 10 to 7. Just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Aguirre against pressure in the backcourt. Thomas right wing, one dribble. Reed holding out front. Dangerous pass left side. Esabor looked like she was starting to cut. Ball sailed over her head, went through her hands. That's a turnover for Hillside. New Brunswick will get it back. Burdette dribbles into a double team, threw it behind Thomas, and a steal for Hillside. Aguirre, right side. Here is a drive and a hard foul. Santiago to the deck. Burdette picks up the foul. That's her fourth. And with that foul, it'll put Hillside at the line. The official completely unaware. The Hillside bench was saying we're shooting, and he was saying no, it was on the drive. But now Hillside will get those free throws. Bit of an awkward moment there. Both teams ran over to their bench. The official didn't seem to know what was going on. But now a couple of free throw opportunities for Santiago. looking to push this out to a 2-possession game.
Nice
Short,
to see.
short on the first free throw. When a player's out there, they miss the first free throw short. What type of adjustment are you thinking about making?
Holding that follow through. Shooting up higher.
And also a little bigger dip in the legs. Good job there by Santiago. She made the adjustment. And now Hillside has a 4-point lead, 11-7.
It's nice to see Coach Brandon Smith on the New Brunswick end still smiling, interactive with his team, even though they're down and they haven't scored so far in the first.
Williams, right side, drives the baseline. A pull-up pop from right of the lane by Sosa, comes up short. Thomas the rebound for Hillside. 11-7, Hillside leads. New Brunswick has yet to score in the second half. Thomas in the paint, gets bumped, moved the pivot foot. Is it a travel or a foul? They're going to call the foul, and Thomas will go back to the line. So Thomas has changed this game for Hillside.
Yep, she's definitely completely changed the whole deficit coming into the second half, just staying aggressive.
Used her size and strength to put herself in positions on the floor where she could be successful. All 7 of her points coming in the third quarter. That free throw rattles out. That foul for New Brunswick was on Williams, her second. Second free throw is good for Thomas. She now has 8, and the Hillside lead is 5. 1-2-2, three-quarter court pressure for the Comets. A risky pass there. It was intended for Matos. A little bit of a nudge from behind. Hillside foul goes on Reed, her second, team second.
Yep. As a hooper, you know, once you miss the first foul shot, you know what to fix and what to do as you shoot your next one, as we see in the game.
And now a turnover for the Zebras. So real chance here for Hillside to extend the lead right before we end the quarter. Aguirre lost it off her knee, got it back. She needs some help.
Zebras looking to get something from out of this possession before the quarter ends. And they end up doing. They get a turnover.
Esabor threw that one away under some type of pressure, but a little bit of panic.
Zebras trying to put some points on the board.
Sosa dribbled right into a double team. Lucky to keep it as Matos grabbed the loose ball. Then a foul on Hillside. Reed picks up her third on the team. Calling for it along the left sideline was Ramirez. Couldn't convert the shot. Reed the other way, poked away, got it back, and Reed lays it in. And Hillside has doubled up New Brunswick 14-7 as we go under 1 minute to play in the third quarter. And just another needless turnover for the Zebras. .53 seconds to play in the third quarter, 14-7, Hillside. Hillside has outscored New Brunswick 11-0 in this third quarter. The runner from Santiago is no good. Esabor picks it up left wing. Hillside just needs to settle down here. Conover to Esabor for 3. That's an air ball. Thomas is able to grab it and control it before it goes out along the baseline. Still 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. Pass lucky to get through the lane. Conover from left of the foul lane throws up an air ball. Probably could have showed a little more patience there.
Ball game.
So 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hillside leading 14-7. New Brunswick has yet to score this quarter. This is certainly a big possession.
Looking to get something out of this possession as Hillside is trapping full court pressing. Passes it to number 21.
Double team along the far side. Ball is knocked away, and here comes Santiago, but she is called for the double dribble.
We talk about pressure, man. Both teams need ball handlers to win this game.
Pressuring the ball definitely could change the effect.
2.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hillside leading 14-7. And down by 7. New Brunswick doesn't even throw it into the front court. They don't attempt a shot, and that's going to do it at the end of 3. Hillside leads New Brunswick 14-7. We'll be back in a moment for the start of the fourth quarter. This is the Cardinal Sports Network.
You know, when the team's hot,
Back at Plainfield High School, the second game of the Stay Public Showcase. We're heading towards the fourth quarter. Hillside outscored New Brunswick 11-0 in the third quarter to take a 14-7 lead. Hillside will have it first to start the fourth quarter, moving from left to right. A long pass to Esabor. She's able to control it. Now under pressure, Williams takes it away. A race to the basket, a bump. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with New Brunswick. Good play by Avila trying to push the tempo. New Brunswick in desperate need of some easy baskets.
hoping to get one on the board right now. Pass is deflected.
A tie up in the lane. Two number 10s going at it there. Williams for New Brunswick, Aguirre for Hillside. Possession arrow favors New Brunswick. We played 18 seconds in the fourth quarter. Hillside with a 7-point lead. Santiago is mugged out near midcourt. Foul on New Brunswick. They give foul to Pelaez. Her second. That's our first foul of the fourth quarter. Aguirre into the paint. The kick out. Thomas a three. That's short. Pelaez under pressure, spins, goes between two defenders, needs some help. Sosa picks up the loose ball. Pass was right at the feet of Williams, who's able to gather it in, and then she just chucks it to the far side. It's stolen by Esabor, and before Esabor can get into her shot, we have a foul on New Brunswick. Third foul on Pelaez. She goes out of the game, second on the team. Hillside will throw it in to the left of the basket. Reed doing the honors. Reed looking. Santiago in the corner, goes to her feet, spins. Esabor thinks about it and then fires up a three, and it goes.
She looks very surprised after hitting that free-throw shot.
A 10-point lead for Hillside. A drive by Burdette into the lane, rolls off, and now Santiago the other way. She misses her layup. The lane was wide open. Santiago frustrated, and now another turnover for New Brunswick as Sosa traveled with it. Santiago has it go through her hands, tipped out of bounds by Sosa. It'll stay with Hillside. New Brunswick has yet to score in the second half, and now they make a change. It's New Brunswick basketball. Tie up in the paint. Will go to the arrow. Hillside basketball as Coach Palmer goes to his bench. Santiago looked a little winded. She is replaced by Conover. A lazy inbounds pass. And yet another tie-up.
That now translates into New Brunswick's ball. New Brunswick still trying to get some points on the board. They haven't scored all second half so far.
A three from the left side by Williams is an air ball. Easy rebound for Thomas. Aguirre in the backcourt under heavy pressure from Sosa. Thomas left of the lane. Thomas tried to gather. It was poked away. Reed the loose ball for Hillside. 5:45 remaining. Hillside leads 17-7. And a double dribble call on Harmony Reed.
Timeout for Hillside Comets.
Timeout on the floor for Hillside. Comets with 2 timeouts remaining. Williams had it poked away. New Brunswick in desperate need of points here. Down by 10, 5:29 left. Conover goes out. Santiago back in. A three from the right side. Well short for Burdette. Williams gives it right back to Palmer. Palmer on the run. She's called for the travel. What can New Brunswick do here to try and get a basket?
Number 2 seems very aggressive running to the paint. Happened to be deflected by number 4.
Another tie-up, which will go back to Hillside. Reyes returns for New Brunswick. Reed to throw it in. Full court pressure from New Brunswick. Thomas catches in the middle of the zone. Put it on the floor, nearly knocked away. Aguirre right side. A wild pass, deflected, and it's stolen by Reyes. Burdette up the far side of the floor. Burdette gets bumped. That'll be the first foul on Hillside in the fourth quarter.
Number 2 seems very aggressive, trying to get some points on the board for New Brunswick.
It was the second foul on Santiago. They threw it to Williams in the paint. Couldn't finish. Williams gets it back. Didn't need to put it on the floor there. Williams on the ground looking for some help. And she is rescued by a timeout. 4:35 remaining in the third quarter. Hillside leads New Brunswick 17-7. We'll take a timeout on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Right, Matt?
A corner three, no good, much too strong by Pelaez. Bump near midcourt, no foul call. Santiago lost it. (17-7), 4:05 to play in the fourth quarter. Sosa double team. Burdette, strong catch, lost it. They're able to save it ahead to Pelaez. Aguirre, a lead pass for Santiago. She gathers in the right corner. She'll wait for some help. No rush for Hillside. Reed lost it. Sosa galloping to the basket. Reed giving chase. No foul call. The layup's no good. And now a long baseball pass by Thomas. Esabor gathers. Santiago left in the lane and it rattles home. Not exactly how you draw it up, but the Comets will take it. They've opened up a 12-point lead.
One thing about that play right there, coach in their head and everybody else's head, what is going on? The ball went in the hoop. Can't complain.
Reyes with what they call a Bosco from the right corner.
I've seen the Bosco shot multiple times in practice and in games by our special Rashad Williams right next to me.
12-point lead for Hillside. 2:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. Good job to get the ball in the middle of the floor to Thomas. Hillside does not need to rush here. Reed had the ball low, nearly had it taken away. Santiago racing to the basket, picks up the loose ball, finds Thomas, and Thomas lays it in. 10 points for Ayanna Thomas, our only player in double figures, and now Hillside with a 2-touchdown lead over New Brunswick.
Hillside playing very aggressive right now.
Well, that wasn't good. Moments of frustration there, and what these teams have to be careful about the rest of the season, players coming off the bench. We all know under no situation should we do that. I know you guys are very aware of that, but elbows thrown, tempers flaring, and certainly not the way we want to end this game.
This ain't the WWE, baby.
Well, now the officials are going to try and identify which players were involved in the kerfuffle. We're just lucky it didn't turn into a Donnybrook.
Good job, security. Good job, security. I feel safe. I feel safe. Good job, security.
Because there will likely be ejections.
Not bad. Y'all got your overtime. Y'all do some work.
Easy win for Linden in our first game. Hillside with a comfortable advantage in our second matchup. In our third game, Plainfield High School will take on University.
Plainfield is definitely in their house tonight as the home court advantage.
University team is good.
Win chicken dinner. Oh man, just can't wait for tomorrow's game. How much you dropping over? Tomorrow's game. Sure.
All right, y'all got big things. We do something long enough. Sure,
It'd be crazy if I go in the court and shoot.
Nah.
Come on, let's go.
Are we down? Huh? Well, we're just waiting for this thing.
Told you, first and 21 win. Told you.
Back at Plainfield High School, 2:17 to play. Officials still trying to sort out a little scuffle out near midcourt. New Brunswick hasn't scored in the second half. Sosa waiting at the foul line. She's ready to take technical free throws, but there's still a conversation at the scorer's table. First free throw for Sosa comes up short.
New Brunswick looking to try to get their first points on the board for the second half. And they did.
Finally, New Brunswick back on the board. She's getting yet another free throw. And today's game featured just 2 officials. Sometimes you get 3, so they really had to talk things over. Sosa with 3 points. And now it's an 11-point lead for Hillside. Matos gets it into Sosa. Sosa with 5 points on the afternoon. A short jumper from the left baseline. No good for Ramirez. Hillside with the basketball. Aguirre against pressure. A long pass. It's intercepted by Ramirez. Burdett into the front court. Gets bumped. No foul call. Burdett needs some help. Bad pass. A collision there between Reed and Sosa. Ball goes out. New Brunswick ball. Sosa's pass stolen by Reed. Sosa reaching in, knocks it out of bounds. 21-10 Hillside, 1:37 to go. Yasmeli Thomas returns for New Brunswick. Matos goes out.
New Brunswick not giving up.
That's a travel.
.124 to go in this game. New Brunswick down 11, and they're still turning the pressure up like it's a lot of time to go.
Sosa between defenders, a little bit of contact. Threw up an air ball from short range. Sosa tries to save the loose ball. It's going to be Hillside ball. 74 seconds to go. Reed into the front court. Between defenders, the floater's no good. Burdett the rebound for New Brunswick. Esabor tries to get it ahead to Reed. Reed finally picks it up. Before she could lay it in, she traveled with it. Hillside with full court pressure. Sosa threw it right through the hands of Thomas. And when you're down by double digits with under a minute to go, you certainly can't continue to have those type of turnovers. Reed just holding. And even some of the Hillside players, along with fans, are upset with that timeout call. Just over 30 seconds left. And an 11-point lead for Hillside. Just 3 points in the second half for New Brunswick. Comets with an 11-point lead.
New Brunswick is still not giving up despite their 11 points.
Thomas lays it in, and that's a fitting way to end the game for Hillside. Thomas with all 12 points in the second half, helping the Comets overcome a halftime deficit. Sosa, with 3 seconds to go, really doesn't have anything. She's going to dribble out the clock, and that is a win for New Brunswick. Excuse me, for Hillside. Hillside improves to 3-3 overall. New Brunswick falls to 6-5. That's going to do it for our second game. We'll have the Cardinals playing against University in approximately 10 to 15 minutes. Thank everyone for watching on the Plainfield Sports Network.